expectation speaks to me louder than million words per minute. I was born to this life you're living in this game. Oh yeah. Said nothing will ever be the same.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So this is video number 3 of my 3-part Valentine's special. So video 1 showed you how to get these big bouncy locks. Video number 2 showed you how to get these smouldering sexy smoky eyes. And this final video is going to show you how to get this really flawless highlighted HD skin and these really nice kissable lips. So if you want to learn how to get complexion like this and lips like these, then stay tuned. So let's just get right into it. So what I have done is, obviously my hair is still up, it's still in those 2 buns. I've done my eyes, which is really nice kind of Valentine's smoky, sexy look. I have popped on a wee bit of body tan because I was super pale, and I tell you, nobody, well, I certainly don't want to be pale. So now we are going to get our flawless complexion and lips on, and we'll touch up under the eyes and then finish my hair, and that will be ready. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off by priming my skin with the Makeup Forever Smoothing Primer. You guys all know I am loving this primer. I always say it is like Photoshop in a bottle. Just the way that it blurs out my pores, it smooths out my skin and gives me a much more flawless base for my foundation. Super easy. My skin is not the best at the moment, to be honest with you. I have been doing the derma rolling, which is why I've got this big pluck right here. Oh, it's horrific. Also, I am in the midst of reshaping my beard, so that's why there is no nice clean finish that you are all completely used to seeing me with. You know, just because I feel like I need to explain myself. Next, I'm going to go in, sticking with Makeup Forever, with the Ultra HD foundation. Now the shade I'm going to use, which matches my fake tan beautifully, is the R370. I'm just going to apply that with a beauty blender. All over. Nice and quick, you don't need to watch me doing all of this. There we go. You'll see, obviously, I have changed race, I have changed colour, but what you will also see, it doesn't look super heavy. Do you know what I mean? It's a nice kind of medium coverage foundation. It has covered that blemish very, very easily. Obviously, it looks very, very dark, so let's lighten it up with the Ultra HD concealer. It's the same concealer I used under my eyes and blended my shadow into in the eye video. So the shade I'm going to use is Y23, which is a good, at least a good 5 shades lighter than the foundation I'm using. So I do use that to kind of sculpt and lift the face. So I just blend that up to the top of the cheekbones there. I'm very careful not to mess my blend underneath the eyes. So when I'm doing that, I do kind of squeeze the tip of my beauty blender super, super small so that I've got a lot more control underneath the eyes when I'm coming near the shadow. There we go, it instantly doesn't look as dark, does it? You'll see I've got that nice lift underneath the eyes already. So powder wise, I'll just stick with the Makeup Forever regime. I'm going to use the new Ultra HD powder. You have seen me using it, I think, in my past 4 videos. I'm absolutely loving it. Do just be careful, of course. Do not bake with this powder. You cannot bake with this powder, otherwise you'll get super flat, like super flashback in your photos. So really it is just to set my foundation with. I'm going to go in with the Makeup Forever 126 powder brush. Just pressing it onto the top, and just a small amount dabbing over the face. Can you see how like all texture just literally disappears? Like like any like uneven texture in my pores, like anything that you can maybe still see with the foundation and the concealer is just gone. Like it's like I feel like I've just like face tuned over everything. Next, I'm going to start to sculpt. I do want to use a wee bit of warmth, so I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay Medium Dark Neutral powder foundation, and I'm going to start to sculpt in my face with that, just because it's kind of like a nice warm colour. So I'm going to take that around my hairline. I'm using my trusty big Lancome angled brush. You know I don't know the colour, you know I've had it for years and I use it in every video to sculpt. I just cannot get used to anything else for contouring. Just start to build up a bit of shade under the cheekbones there. Just doing this very quickly for you. This is also a really beautiful product for contouring in your nose. So I go in with the Blank Canvas E40 brush and sweep that down either side, because it's not too dark, it's not too warm, it's not too cool that you get left with like a beak. Do you know what I mean? But it does just contour in it really subtly. Next I'm going to go in with my Cool Toned Contour shade. I'm going in with the Makeup Forever Sculpting Kit in number 2. Really nice cool toned colours. Now this does come with a dark and a light. I don't really use the light, to be honest with you, so I've just changed the light up for another dark. And I'm starting to add that sculpt just to the underneath of the outer part of the cheekbones and a wee bit around the temple here. And then finally, to get that glow into the skin, I'm going in with the BECCA OPAL highlighter, which is a highlighter that just makes you, it makes you look wet. Do you know what I mean? It kind of gives you that strobing highlight as opposed to that glow or that warmth. This just makes you look like you have been spritzed with something shiny. It's gorgeous. Just sweeping that onto the top of the cheekbone. Because I want that dewy finish all over, I'm taking a wee bit onto the centre of the forehead, down the nose, on top of the cheekbones here. Oh, how nice is that? Look at the glow, look how it just kind of frames the eyes. I absolutely love it. Now, I don't know about you, but I think this look needs a wee bit of blush before we add the lip. So the blush that I'm going to use is MAC Margin, which is just a kind of nice soft warmy pink tone. I'm going in with my MAC 183 brush. I'll just work a wee bit onto the apple there, just a soft bit, so it's kind of tying in with the pink from the eye. And then let's finish this makeup off with a lip. Now I'm thinking a nice kind of baby pink would be cute. High shine, gloss, kissable lips. Okay, so for the lips I have decided to go for this nice kind of high shine baby pink, but it's Valentine's Day. You're hopefully going to be kissing some hot man a lot, so you want to make sure your lips are going to stay on. Do you know what I mean? You don't mind if a wee bit of shine transfers onto them, because I mean you need to let other bitches know that he's yours, but you still want to remain flawless. So I'm going to start off with the Makeup Forever Aqua Lip Liner in shade 3C. I'm just going to really line and accentuate those kissable lips. Next I'm going to go in with an NYX Lip Lingerie in the shade Satin Ribbon, which is this gorgeous kind of pale baby pink colour. Nudie baby pink. Ooh, that colour's pretty. So then, finally I'm going to finish off, this is the new thing I picked up. It is a MAC Lip Glass lip gloss. I'm presuming this is going to make my lips look super shiny. And get it out of the box. Here, lip glass. I think it's just a clear, super, super high shine gloss. Wow. Wow. That is runnier than I thought it was going to be. Okay, word of warning, if you buy a MAC lip gloss, small mink goes a very, very wrong way. It is a super runny gloss. So, now to, I suppose, go and finish my hair, which will be in my step 1 of my 3-part Valentine's Day look videos. Yeah, so finishing my hair, and I'll be back in a second with the final look. So yeah, that is the final look. That's how I do my hair. Yeah, hopefully that's answered a few questions. It's nothing particularly special that I do. I don't think I do anything really different than most people do with their hair, but anyway, that is how I do it. That's how I get the volume. That's how I get the bounce that you all constantly ask me about. Also, just that wee trick, do you know what I mean? Like throughout the day, if you pull your hair all over the one side, instantly you've got more volume. But then, if you find out it's starting to go a bit flat, that's fine. Just bounce it all over to the other side again. You see, instantly you've got that volume back again. So just throughout the day, just kind of change the way that you wear your hair. It takes 2 seconds to pull it from one side to another, and you've got instant volume. Yeah. At night time, morning and night, I brush my hair with that comb, just because it does pull out any tugs, it does pull out any knots, but like I said, it doesn't leave me that frizzy way. So yeah, that is the final look. I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys all have an amazing Valentine's Day. I hope you all get smothered with presents, or if not, then go out and get pissed. Go out and get pissed, have a great night anyway. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you guys liked these videos, then you know what to do. Please do hit that subscribe button below, and do comment if you've got any questions or any advice for me that of things that you do, things that you use. I always am looking for new products and new ways to do things. But please do hit that subscribe button and share my videos. It really does help out a lot in making it worth doing the videos for you and putting the work in. So yeah, as always, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye!